Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, November 20th, 2018. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, today, Tuesday, November 20th, recognized the Federation's top scholars for 2018, students who performed exceptionally in the May-June Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination CAPE. The Federal Ministry of Education recently announced that Cale Thomas of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College is the 2018 State Scholar, having earned 8 Grade 1s and 3 Grade 2s. The first runner-up state scholar is Roll J. Williams of the Nevis 6th Form College with 8 Grade 1s and 10 Grade 2s. The second runner-up state scholar is Ronisia Liebert, also of the Nevis 6th Form College with 7 Grade 1s and 2 Grade 2s.
Scholar, we congratulate young Mr. Thomas. I want to commend all the students, but a special commendation to young Roll J. and Miss Ronisia Liebert, who would have placed third. And so of the top 5 students in the Federation, Nevis had 2, and they would have placed second and third, respectively. And I would want to extend my congratulations to them. I'm advised that Mr. Roll J. Williams, who is a household name now because of his phenomenal achievements, that he's already ensconced in university abroad, and I would want to wish him well and congratulate both him and Ronisia for their phenomenal achievement and phenomenal performance.
Premier Brantley is also the Minister of Education in the Nevis Island Administration. Meantime, at today's press conference, the Honorable Mark Brantley used the opportunity to offer sympathy to the family of the late Samuel Powell.
Sam Powell, as we all know him, was a former Director of Agriculture. He was a former Director of Cooperatives, and he gave more than 30 years of service to the public sector, because even after his retirement, he maintained a relationship with agriculture and attended most functions. He also, I'm told, is an invigilator for CXC, and he was an active member in the Methodist Church, one of the leading musicians on the island. He had been recognized nationally prior to his death, but I think his death was sudden to most of us. And I was away when it happened, and I did send my own condolences, but I certainly want from this podium to extend the deep condolences to the family of Mr. Powell and the families of all of those who have lost loved ones. I want to send condolences to them as well. And so Mr. Powell, he may be gone, but he will long be remembered for the service that he has given to the island of Nevis.
Samuel Powell passed away on Wednesday, October 31st, 2018. Today, Tuesday, November 20th, a delegation from the University of Technology in Jamaica paid a courtesy call on Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liebert, at his office at the Social Security Building at Pennis.
We here on the island of Nevis are very happy to be a part of this project, of course, in collaboration with our federal partners, the Ministry of Education, federally over on St. Kitts. We're very happy that St. Kitts and Nevis is on the ground floor of this project. Of course, our schools and our children, by extension, they mean the world to us, and safety and security of our students is paramount. So we are very happy to accommodate you, and we look forward to your findings.
Head of the delegation and Associate Professor Lawrence N. Newfield outlined the purpose of the visit.
This mission involves a component of the Model Safe School project, and we are actually asked by SEDEMA to execute this project. This project, as you know, is funded by the Caribbean Development Bank and is to be implemented in 6 borrowing member countries. And St. Kitts Nevis is the first stop on our mission throughout the Caribbean. What we are required to do is to review and enhance an existing Model Safe School toolkit. So we're able to collect very good, high quality data on the state of our education institution within the region, so we can inform some decision making as to what kind of actions government need to take in terms of making the school more safe for our children.
The delegation made stops and gathered information from the Department of Physical Planning, Nevis Disaster Management Department, Ministry of Education, and various schools on the island. The delegation comprised of Libert Langley, Copeland Stupart, and Michelle Paul of the University of Technology in Jamaica, as well as representatives of the Ministry of Education on St. Kitts. Also attending the meeting were Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, and Principal Education Officer, Zanella Claxton. Still to come,
I hope that this message will flow to everybody who see, tell who do not see. And everybody comes down to the meeting.
The details after this break.
Hey girl, what's up? What brings you by?
Girl, I got awesome news from Inland Revenue Department.
What awesome news that? The only news that I get from the department is that they got to spend money. What the news be?
The Inland Revenue Department is waiving all interest on your outstanding property tax bills in excess of $100.
What? What are you saying? So wait, if my interest is $1,000, how much I got to pay?
All you're required to pay is the $100 and the outstanding tax due. If for some reason you are unable to pay your property tax in full this month, the department is also offering payment arrangement plans to make settlement easier. But remember, you have to come to the department between November 1st and December 31st to qualify.
Inland Revenue doing big things. I like it. This is a great way to encourage payment and still allowing the tax rate to save some dollars.
So girl, look at it this way. You can use your extra $900 on the VAT reduction day in December. So be a responsible tax citizen and get your property taxes paid in full.
Welcome back. The Nevis Building Contractors Association is reminding its members of their next meeting and encouraging them to make a special effort to attend and be punctual. The meeting is slated for Thursday, November 22nd.
Yes, we are planning to have a second meeting in 2 weeks' time, because last week we were supposed to have one, but we didn't have a quorum. And according to our Constitution, if you don't have a quorum, you cannot have a meeting. And so we are trying again this week to see if we could get some of the building contractors to come out and play their part in the association, because it is vital for them to know the ins and outs of the industry. Turn up. Just turn up. And those who came into the industry after the formation of the Constitution, we are urging you to come along. In our Constitution, there is a fee to join, which is 500 ECD. That make you a member, and 300 subscription yearly fee.
Among the objectives of the association is to secure fair and equitable treatment for its members in relation to conditions of tendering, bills and quantities, specifications and conditions of contract.
One of our ultimate hope for the association is that we want to be fully recognized, and so we want to be recognized that when any of our members need a truck or something, there is no red tape across it. We provide service in the form of in construction and all of the hardware is them. If the material doesn't move from the hardware, there is no tax. And so that is what we are hoping that will, from this meeting, and this interview, that those who are in authority would adhere to our message.
The association also aims to protect the public by offering a body of trained and responsible contractors who will perform and maintain work of a high standard. Errol Blake and Melvin Hanley are members.
I am inviting you all to come out, participate in this meeting, I hope that this message would flow to everybody who see, tell who do not see. And everybody comes down to the meeting.
The meeting will take place at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, November 22nd at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Conference Room. The Montessori Academy held its 8th annual art exhibition on Thursday, November 15th at the school. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, visited the school and commended the teachers for hosting the event.
I was here last year and I was very impressed. And this year I am even more impressed with the variety of work that I'm seeing here. And I must say congratulations to Principal Morgan and Teacher Anthony for putting this together and having their children so ably engaged in a display that is really, really fantastic. I am very much impressed, and I must say from the Department and Ministry of Education, please continue keeping up the good work. You have exposed your children to something that I think is a little bit lacking in our schools. But with displays like this, I am very encouraged. And I have to say kudos to you, Teacher Anthony, and Principal Denise. You have been doing a fantastic job. And all I could say, just keep doing it.
Art instructor at the school, Anthony Gatewood-Skeet, explained the various pieces that were done by the children.
So here we have another artist, famous artist called Pablo Picasso. And it was something that I really wanted to push because Pablo Picasso is what I call one of the most famous artists. There's loads of different styles, and we concentrated on the Cubism portrait heads. So you can see we have two different styles here. We have what we call cardboard relief, which is where the students use the cardboard, but it's not totally 3D, but it's kind of raised. And on here we have the natural colouring on cardboard, again using the same style, but it's more of the drawing style. We also wanted to look at using more natural materials. So we've got sea glass and sand and wood, and the children have come up with their own ideas, have had a look on the computer for ideas, and have come up with some really nice ideas and pieces of artwork, which I think actually, if we could do more of this, could probably sell for like Christmas presents and birthday presents.
One of the students whose work was displayed at the art show is Azari Hanley.
Making this piece with different materials like sea glass and sticks. I also enjoyed doing my Marabuto piece, which is up here, and that's it.
The school sells the art to interested persons, whether they are parents or the general public, and 1/3 of the funds from the sale is donated to the St. John's and the St. George's Senior Citizens Homes. That's how we end this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.